Welcome to Mike Golden Games and welcome back to Gunsmith. After the last episode, I was playing the game for maybe an hour or so, just messing around. We're on day 43 now. The days only last about 2.5 minutes or so. So basically, I got some camo vests being made up right here. And then over here are the gloves, which we saw in the last episode. And then over here, I believe I have military backpacks. Yeah. Okay, so this whole setup, it's really inefficient, I think. I was hoping that maybe I could basically get... See, like this right here produces these little plastic blocks. And it just stores a bunch of them. Look at it, there's 1,300, almost 1,400 plastic blocks. Which we don't need that many, so I can actually turn that off. We'll let that finish. There we go. Okay, and now I can turn this off. And in a second here, I'll turn this off. I think. Are we good? Okay, I can shut that off now. Because it just stores all those plastic fittings. And I don't need to use that many because these backpacks get produced so much slower. So what I was thinking is, it would be a lot quicker if I just made everything like basically right in a row from one another. So like have the zipper right next to this machine and have this machine right next to this. So it's all in one straight line and they don't have to go through all these different conveyors. And it's just a waste of electricity and space, I think. But right now I've got some orders that we have to fill. I'm up to $6,300 or $63,000. Let's go over to my orders. And my active orders, we got this. I only have 40 vests. I need 220. I have 180 backpacks out of 240 I need for this order. This order needs 40 gloves, 280 backpacks, and 100 vests. But I actually have almost 2 hours, 3 hours, and almost 2 hours to complete it for these. Now there's other orders that we could do as well. Like this guy wants me to give him some combat boots. This guy wants to buy some combat backpacks and combat trousers, but the problem is I'm not making either of those right now. So, you know, I need to start working on that. But again, that's the other thing too. I added some more electricity so we can actually have more conveyors and machinery moving. But it's costing us $1,592 a day to run all this equipment. Okay, so there's a box of gloves. And I increased my storage capacity as well. Got a bunch of storage shelves over here. Got some more storage shelves over here as well. So I think for this episode, I'm going to try and create a new assembly line and start making the combat boots. I think that would probably be good. Now, it'd be nice if I could get rid of this stuff because I really don't need that. But let's see if I can do it the way I was thinking. No, I don't have any plastic fittings in my inventory because they all get stored in here, which is a problem. Okay, so I've got an idea. I'll do this. Let's get the dispenser, which I will start over... where do I want to put it? So let's put a dispenser there, and that will produce... Let's say the plastic blocks, right? Alright, it'll produce plastic blocks. And then I need a small conveyor belt, which I will put right there. And then we need heating right there. And then I need another small assembly line right there. And cooling, what is the cooling? I have not messed with that yet. Alright, so we got the dispenser that's going to produce the plastic block. That'll then put it through the flames, which will then go into the forming machine, which is right here. And then I think let's get one more small assembly line and have it into the boxing machine, which will then go to the end of the line, which has to look like that. Okay, so that should then produce our plastic fittings that we need. So let me get... let's go to the line control up at the top here and add a line and call this... Whoop. plastic fitting. And we'll add a station. Can I add a station? Thank you. And we'll put that right there. That costs $500. That's not bad. Add the dispenser, the fire machine, whatever you want to call it, the heater, the former, and that. And then is that part of it? No. Okay. So that's that. We'll now close that. So this is now set to output the plastic blocks. And then that will heat it. Then the output will be... Oh, I could produce boot soles as well. Okay. Let's produce the plastic fitting, just because that's what I need the most of right now. And then it will produce... Does that not work right? Maybe I don't need this. Let's try it this way. So if I power this on, power that on, and power that on, will it just start producing my parts? Nope, that's not right. Okay. So as you can see, okay, some of them are working, but most of them are falling onto the ground, and I don't know if they're getting deleted or if they're just going under the thing. So let's turn that off. Okay. And turn that off, so that's not working. And we'll give it a second here, and that should be good, and we'll power that off. So there were those... Okay, let's move that. Okay. So there's all those pieces. That did not work properly. So let's collect them. And let's get this back in the line. And then move this... Dang it. Okay, get that back there. And let's turn that on and see if this works right. Again, I'm just experimenting, and this game is in pre-alpha still, so it might not work the way I plan it to work. Basically, what I'm trying to do is produce all these plastic fittings on this one assembly line, and then, like, say over here, instead of using more plastic formers and all that crap, I'll just have the dispenser dispensing my pre-made plastic fittings that get directly inputted into the merging machine. If you get what I'm saying. I mean, I'm trying to just make things a little more economical, I guess is the word I'm looking for. I'm trying to condense everything so I'm not having to waste so much space and electricity. So we'll see if that is going to work or not. I don't think that's working properly either. Okay, so then I guess I'll just have to scrap my idea for now. We'll turn that off because it doesn't look like it's working. I decided to go with the boot manufacturing process now because the project I had in mind wasn't working right. So basically we got this that dispenses plastic, that forms it into the plastic piece right there, the plastic fitting, and then it gets reheated, and then it goes into another plastic former that then inputs the plastic fitting, and then it forms it into the boot sole, and then it moves into the merger, and then over here we got dispensing the fabric that cuts it into the fabric boot, that then zips it together, and then it merges with the boot sole and the boot, and then they get sewed together here, and then they get boxed. So now let's see if this will work. Let's power it on. Do I not have enough power? I do not have enough utility. Okay, dang it. Let's go over this way. You're going to have to add a little more electricity. First, I got some orders that I can fill, I believe. So this one's $21,000. Give me that. Thank you. Thank you. These backpacks. Okay, what about that? Okay, we'll do that. Do I not have enough? There we go. Okay, cool. So now I've got $78,000. I should have enough for the utilities. We've got power generator. And we will put them up against this wall, I suppose. Let's see, is that the right way? That should be good. Let's add another power source. And we'll add one more. That should be hopefully good. That's 1,000 power. Hopefully that's enough to do it. New orders are available. Okay, so let's turn this beast on. And there we go. So there's the plastic, there's the fabric, and okay, there we go. And there's the plastic piece. Hopefully that gets turned into the boot sole. There, it looks like good. Okay, and there's the fabric boot. And then they get merged over here and then sewn together. Looking good so far. And let's double check this. Combat boot, we got 2 of them in there. Again, it'll hold 20 per box. And then it'll box it up and then we'll store it over in my storage facility right over there. Sweet. Hope you guys are enjoying this episode so far. Again, this is a really different game than what I normally do. So I do want to get your guys' feedback. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I'm just going to be producing these new boots. And let's see. So we had some more orders available. Combat trousers I'm not making. This guy, 160 boots for 12,000. I'll take that order. That's a good one. This guy, I don't have the combat trousers manufacturing yet. Eventually, I'll do that. We're using 712 power. We're spending $2,200 a day. Again, that's kind of a waste of electricity and money. Nope, not making the combat trousers yet. It's something I'm really going to need to do. We could probably take this order for the combat boots and gloves. $5,000 for 260 gloves. I can take that and fulfill it right now, actually. Not combat trousers. We can take that one. The backpack. I guess we could produce enough that and that as well. We are producing all of that, so I can take that order as well. I'll accept that order. Backpacks. Okay, that's enough orders for now. We'll see. I can streamline my process a lot more, as you can see right here. Just put this dispenser like right here. One small conveyor belt in between these two, and then another small conveyor between that. Get rid of like all these large conveyors. That would save me a lot of money. Again, like with this, well, I mean how it's set up because this damn pole, it's a little bit tricky, but I could get rid of these conveyor belts here. So that's probably what I'll focus on later. And like that, why is there so much distance between that? It's massive. Like, what is that even? Alright, so active orders. We got 1,000 gloves. Let's check my resource. No, let's check. Okay, so I'm running low on fabric. And I got 1,000 plastic blocks. $7? Damn, that's expensive. It started out at about $5. I don't know if I want to buy more right now. That's quite a bit. We can buy some plastic blocks, though. We'll buy 1,000 of that. I really don't want to do that, but we'll have to buy 1,000 of it. $7,000. Oh, that hurt. Okay, so we've got 60 out of 80 boots. We can probably get this guy shipped off right away. That guy's waiting on 160 boots. Okay, so we're going to wait on Jerry right now. He's going to be ready soon. This guy's ready to go right now, actually, so we'll get that off. This guy's ready as well. This guy's ready as well. This guy is not ready, and this is almost there. We just got to wait on the combat boots. That's what we're waiting on. I guess the backpacks, too, because I just filled out a few other orders. But we're up to $73,000. Okay, guys, so I'm going to leave this episode here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Any suggestions you have or anything you want to see. I'm working towards getting that ammo manufacturing. But that's going to be for a little bit later because I need to start making back some money. Because I'm only at $73,000. I started at like $125,000. So I still haven't broken even yet. But we're making our way there. We're making our way there. These backpacks are looking pretty sick, I gotta say. I just gotta make sure I keep enough resources. Anyways, I'm gonna leave this episode here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Have a great day, guys, and see you next time.